welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you so much. I'm grateful for your support and you tuning in every single time. So today I have a comparison video between 3 alien fragrances, one of which is a dupe. I have here the EDP, which is the original. Then I have the EDT, which came in later on, and then I have a dupe of it by Fragrance World known as Adin. These are all 3 alien fragrances and I love them all, and I'm just here to compare them so that we just know the differences and the similarities. So I will start off with the EDP. I mean, it's just an iconic canal jasmine, you know, which gives this sultry, mysterious, sexy sort of vibes like that everybody loves. You know, I know everybody do not like this, but for the most part it is an iconic but somehow a polarizing scent, you know, but those who love it, those who do not, stay away from it. So for me, I love alien, you know, but for the longest time I didn't really want to get into it because it's been one of my sister's signature scents until I recently got the EDT, which, you know, is sort of a lighter version of it, and I'm sort of really loving this particular one. So I borrowed this from my sister to do this review. There's though as much as they are different, they are very, very similar. This one, of course, is the iconic jasmine with the woodsy note and then some amber. And this one, of course, has the same note with some added citruses and some mandarin orange and then a musky sort of vibe to it. So the only difference between these two are that this one has some citrusy vibes to it, whilst this one is the canal jasmine, which is like very sultry and sexy and can be a little headache inducing if you overspray. So but this one is like a lighter version, you know, which can be used for every day, you know, because it's sort of watered down with the citruses, you know, and the musk, whilst this one is like a bit heady. So if you want something for daytime, everyday sort of, you know, for work or for everyday activity, you can go for the EDT, you know, whilst when you want, you know, to bring out your arsenals, you know, when you are going on a date, or, you know, just be that seductive or seductress, femme fatale sort of lady, then you can go for the EDP. Both are very, very nice, you know. I think nice is even an understatement, you know. Like for those who do not like the scent, I don't think they would even like the EDT, because the EDT has the same DNA, you know, like although it is sort of watered down, you still very much get the alien essence, you know, and the jasmine is still there, the amber is still there, the woodsy background is still there. The only thing is just mixed with the citruses to make it like a summer or spring version of this particular one. Although this one, you know, people also use it for summer, spring, you know, but others also prefer it for the colder months, you know, when this sort of cut through the cold weather. But for me personally, I really do not differentiate, you know, when it comes to seasons and fragrances. I sort of use it as and when I feel comfortable, or the occasion will determine what fragrance or how I wear it. Overspraying this is not going to help in any way, because both are very strong, you know, although this one is obviously like the EDP, so it's a bit stronger, lasts a bit more. You can get a solid 8 hours from this using about 5 or 6 sprays, whilst you get a solid 5 to 6 hours with this one using the same number of sprays, you know. But I prefer to spray and overspray and always carry my fragrances around and top up whenever it is necessary, you know, because I like the new scent of, you know, not necessarily this alone, but normally when I put on fragrances, I like to top it off, you know, just to get the fresh smell of the fragrance when you reapply. So those are the differences between the EDP and the EDT. Both very phenomenal, iconic fragrances, but I think this one has been discontinued. But if you look, you know, on those discontinued sort of sites, you can still get this for a reasonable price. I think the last time I asked about this, the 100 ml was around $170. So although it's an old fragrance, it is still quite an expensive fragrance, you know, when it comes to the 100 ml. I think I asked about it from Macy's, and it was $174 for the 100 ml. But this one, I think I picked it for around $40, but it's a 30 ml. So I like them both. As I said, this one is my sister's bottle, and this one is my bottle. So that is the difference and the similarities. When it comes to fragrance world's Adine, what I can say is it is really copying the EDP, you know, the EDP version. That is what it is copying. So as you can see with the bottle, you know, the bottle is like a telltale. Even the box itself, this is how the box is done, just like the box of Alien, you know, like a telltale, giving you straight away that they are copying the Alien. So that is how the presentation is. But between the EDT and the EDP, Adine is more to the EDP side, you know, that is what it is copying. To be very honest, the scent is very, very similar. Like, you cannot really differentiate between Adine and Alien EDP. Like, honestly, the scent is so similar to the extent that if I spray Alien on and I spray Adine on, you really cannot detect which one is which, you know, unless you really know. The only difference is that the Adine is like a tad bit, just a tad bit watered down, you know, when you spray it on your skin. It doesn't smell as luscious and thick as the Alien. But to the person who doesn't really know much, the person will feel you just sprayed on Alien. And one other difference that I picked from this is that this one doesn't last, you know. This one will give you like 2-3 hours max, and then you have to reapply. But this one is like a monster. It gives you 8 hours plus, you know, depending on how you spray it. So those are the differences between Adine and Alien EDP. But on the whole, you know, I think they are all great fragrances. I would highly recommend even Adine, you know, for someone who likes the DNA of Alien, because it's a good fragrance. And it's also, I think I got it for around $15 at the time I picked this up, which is about 7-8 months ago, and I really like this fragrance. You know, the only downside is that it doesn't last, but I mean, you can always reapply your fragrances, or, you know, decant them and take them along with you. So that is what I have for you when it comes to Mugler's Alien. I think this is the obviously the reformulated version of Alien. It's not the original. Then the EDT version, and then Adine. They are all phenomenal fragrances for the price of Adine. If you want to test Alien out, you know, because it's now $170 for the 100 ml, which is quite a steep price. So you can always give this one a try. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this one helps, you know, and I hope you also enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Please do not forget to subscribe if you are not, and if you are a returning subscriber, as I always say, thank you so much, and please give this video a thumbs up before you just log out. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye bye. Mwah.